Today we're looking at episode 18 of the anime. This is the episode where Ash has finally had his first battle toward entering the Pokemon World Championship Tournament. But first, I want to talk about the beginning of these episodes, and one worry that I have about this new beginning where it shows it. Ash just wants to battle Leon here. I think that is kind of setting us up for saying, like, he might beat Leon, but he's not going to be the world champion, at least this time around. That's fine, but, you know, it'd be nice if they just said, if they just showed Leon there and said, oh, he's trying to become the world champion. I think that would be better. Or just said, and battle Leon, who is the current world champion. Something like that, but I guess they're trying to keep it simple. I get it. Whatever. Just a small thing. Alright, so the episode starts out with this, like, trail of, wow, I'm forgetting the name of this fucking Pokemon. What the hell? What is the name of him? Farfetch'd. The episode starts out with this trail of Farfetch'd, followed by a Psyduck, who's pretending to be a Farfetch'd, I guess. And then in Sakuragi Institute, we find out that Ash is looking into the Pokemon World Championship Tournament, and he finds out that there's over 10,000 participants. I think there should be a lot more. Hopefully later on they aver that there is a lot more and Ash just got in earlier. The more the merrier, because I think it makes Ash look better, honestly. And that's something that the anime has been greatly lacking, but this anime is fixing it. We'll get into that. We'll get into that later. So Ash is excited about all the rivals, right? And then they find out the names of these classes. Most people, when they enter, they're in what's called the normal class. And then one up from there is the super class. And then, you know, the top 99, that's hyper class. And the master class is the master 8. The master's 8. And they're saying, oh, your momentum in this greatly has to do with winning and who you pick for your first battle. You want to battle someone who is... You want to battle someone higher up on the totem pole. And that makes sense. And that's what Ash does. So he finds Pisces. That's what they're calling her here, which is, I don't know. I think I heard a different name on Bulbapedia, but that's what we'll go with for now, Pisces. And she is the substitute gym leader at Vermillion. Is that the city? Vermillion? Yep, Vermillion City Gym it is. So Ash is heading to Vermillion City Gym to face off against Pisces, who is number 2109. Ash is told that Surge is out training, so we're not going to see Surge. But I think that's okay, because we do get some continuity in this episode, which, you know, very happy about that. And Ash gives this look, out training. It's like how that's like how the audience is reacting to it. But they're just like, well, fuck it. Let's go beat this Beezy, and then we're going to, like, become the best. So then they take off. And Go asks Ash if he has the Vermillion City Gym badge, to which Ash responds, yo, bitch, I got that badge. It was like my third badge and shit, bitch. But then Go sees a Spearow and goes like, I gotta go get that Spearow. Spearow's super important. Not like there's a million of them. So he runs off to get a Spearow, and Raboot, like, runs off without him to do it. So, you know, they're having their problems, and the way they show it in this episode is kind of odd. But so Ash knows that, and he's like, oh, hang in there, Go, which I like this. I like seeing Ash in that mentor role and showing that he knows things that Go does not. I love that. They need to keep doing that. So we end up transporting over here to the Vermillion City Gym, where Pisces is just crushing this guy, and, you know, her Raichu volt tackles this Saripa and knocks his ass out. And after that battle, she's like, well, golly whiz, it would be nice if someone from the World Championships turned up right now. Golly whiz. Your current rank is 2109, as we already know. And then Ash shows up and is like, yo, I'm Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town. And they're like, oh shit, bitch. And we find out that, like, the best part of this episode, in my opinion, is we find out that Ash is, like, a legend at this gym for this right here, for beating Surge with just his Pikachu as an early trainer. Very awesome. Very happy to see that. Very happy to see callbacks to the past. As you know, the anime, Ash has acted like he doesn't remember yesterday. You know, he doesn't even remember what he ate for fucking breakfast, for fuck's sake. So it's good to see him remembering the past and talking about it and other people talking about it. The other thing that I like seeing here is that Ash has a reputation. He needs a reputation, period. Like, there's only a couple times where I can even think of where Ash had a reputation. Once was during the Battle Frontier, where they, where an announcer kind of overblowingly, I don't even know the word, introduced him in a weird way. And it was just like, he very, very hyped up Ash, and it didn't make sense within the world there, okay? And then the other time I remember is during XY, when that kid, I'm forgetting his name, but a little kid shows up and is just like, "Oh my god, you're Ash!" And Ash is like, "Yeah, bitch, I'm Ash. I'm the fucking best, bitch." And that, see, these both kind of happen at the end of a generation, and that's kind of been the problem. Ash gets good somewhere, and then he disappears, so we never get to see what people think of him. So that's the beautiful thing about this anime, is we're going to get to see more people who knew Ash in the past, or who know of his legend, and we're going to, basically, Ash now is a bona fide, legit, badass trainer, and we're finally going to get to see that people think of him that way. And that's been a problem with every anime, in my opinion, except for XY, where they surrounded Ash with people who put him over. Like, legit. Anyway, so Pisces here is like, "Yo, I'm honored to face this legend of the gym, and I'm honored to be your first opponent." So this Rochon drone comes in, Ash is like, "What the hell's that thing?" But it comes in, it's the judge. And we start a 2-on-2 battle. And I'm not going to show many images from this battle, but you should really just go watch the battle. It's not a great battle. It's not a bad battle. But it's a battle that's worth watching, I would say. All battles in the anime are worth watching. And I really hope that they keep showing a lot of battles. Sun and Moon kind of made a mistake in that they kind of stopped showing battles at one point. But it doesn't seem like they're doing that here. We're getting a good frequency so far. You know, a good battle every 10 episodes is perfect, in my opinion. So, Raichu does his Volt Tackle on Pikachu, right? And Pikachu plants his tail in the ground, and they're like, "Oh my god, that's the strategy that he used against Lieutenant Surge." But they battle, kind of, Pikachu's kind of getting overpowered, and you see Pikachu getting really tired, and Ash just calls him back. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm getting caught back." So, Ash throws out Gengar, and Gengar just absolutely tools Raichu. Is just whooping his ass, dodging everything, hitting him with an ice punch here. And eventually he uses Psychic and throws his ass against the wall and knocks his ass out. Clear win for Gengar here, but as we will see, that might not mean a lot. So throughout the match, they keep showing this shot, and they fill in each triangle here. It's kind of hard to follow what the hell they're showing, and Go just keeps looking at it, and then they show that shot, right? It's kind of hard to follow what the hell's going on, unless you're really looking around, and you find out this is the wall of the gym, and Go is kind of wondering what made those marks. And we find out it was this Electrode, who comes out and is like a monster, and he's picking up the battlefield and shit. But he bounces around like a game of Pong and shit and just knocks out Gengar. I don't know if I would have done that. I don't know if I would have knocked out Gengar so early. I mean, it's a double-edged sword, because Ash needs to face people who can like legitimately beat him and stuff. And I think he needs to be facing people above gym leaders. But I think if he's going to face a gym leader, or someone who's even just a substitute gym leader, I think he probably shouldn't even get knocked out. He probably shouldn't have any knockouts. I don't know. You can disagree with me or not, but all I'm going to say is it's a double-edged sword here. Just is, come on, Gengar. You need to put that Pokemon over instead of having him get knocked out in a dumb way. He really got tooled here. But, he has time to develop. We'll have to see. So Ash is like, "Yo, I'm counting on you, Pikachu. You're all that I got left." And so during the battle, we keep going back to Go and Raboot, and you'd see Raboot responding to things in various ways. And the way he's responding is kind of weird. It's like it's it's like it's inconsistent. I think they need to make it more consistent, the way he's responding to things, make his feelings more obvious. But I think that's coming up in an episode here, so I don't think it's that big of a problem. We'll see. So Pikachu starts battling this Electrode. It's bouncing Pikachu everywhere. And then Pikachu, like, runs on top of it and hits it with Iron Tail, right? And stops it. So he stops it right here. So Ash is like, yo, run that bitch backwards. So Pikachu does. He runs him backwards, and Electrode hits the wall, bounces up, and Pikachu hits it with an Iron Tail, okay? And then it's like, oh, fuck that, bitch. I'm going to self-destruct. I'm going to knock your ass out if I'm getting knocked out, right? And boom. But Pikachu's like, nah, bitch. I protected myself with a Electro Web like Ash told me to, yo. And Electrode's like, ah, fuck, I'm dead, bitch. And Rotom is like, yeah, he's dead, bitch. And Ash is like, yeah, I won the match and shit, yo. Shit. And at the end of the match, we see Pisces here saying, yeah, I'm sure Surge would like to battle the new Stronger You as well. Which, great dialogue. Great dialogue. Happy to see it. Happy to see them calling back to the past in any way. And they do it a lot in this episode, so good on them. And Rotom here is like, yo, the rankings, they are updated, and I'm going to fly away, bitch. And Ash pulls out his little Rotom smartphone, and it's like, yo, you are number 3,763. And Ash is like, yay! So this is cool, though. I mean, although I think there should be more numbers here, I think it's cool that Ash is ranked that high, and and it's only going to get higher, of course. So happy to see this. It's going to be awesome. And at the end of the episode, we see Pisces going, how am I going to explain my rank falling to the captain? So the episode ends again with Ash. This is not the shot from the end of the episode, but this is from the beginning. But it ends with a similar shot where Ash is like, yeah, I'm really getting towards that battle with Leon. So, like I said earlier, I wish it was more, I want to be the best. But, you know, they wanted to give him something specific and a specific goal. So I guess it does make sense. But I would have added another sentence there. Give us some hope, you know? Anyway, I think this is a pretty good episode. I don't know. What do you guys think? The episode, like, I think there's things that they could have done better. Mainly the handling of Gengar. If Gengar got knocked out and didn't get tooled, I wouldn't have had any issue with it. The problem was that he really just got his ass kicked. Yeah, they should have just made it a closer match, and it wouldn't have been a problem at that point, I don't think. But him just getting tooled by this damn Electrode, I don't know. They should have handled it better. But anyway, guys, I'm happy with the episode. I'm happy with where the anime is at right now. I'm really loving what they're doing right now. You guys can like, comment, subscribe if you'd like. I would appreciate it a lot. And sharing is good too, because my channel is very, very, very itty bitty baby beach right now. But hopefully it grows. Anyway, peace out, guys.